Hey, it's Ace, welcome to my settings video. Let's start with graphics, and my display mode is on borderless windowed. I'm a creator, I have multiple monitors, so I have borderless windowed. If you only have one monitor, just run full screen. Moving on to in-match and out-of-match frame rate cap, I have both of those on unlimited. Sharpness, on default you will start with 50. I put this on 0 a long time ago because for me on 0 it provided the best image clarity. VSync and FastSync. I've tried messing with VSync a little bit and G-Sync at the beginning of the game. For me, it didn't work out. For you, you can try it. I recommend you don't because it's gonna add input lag. Field of view, I maxed out both here. You know, in other games, I had problems with maxed field of view because it provided the fisheye effect, but in this game, it really doesn't provide it for some reason, so I just have it on max to give me, of course, better peripheral vision. Basic graphics setting. This is a first-person shooter, an online first-person shooter, kind of competitive as well, so I have everything on low to provide me with the lowest latency and highest FPS possible. You basically just come to the graphic preset, press low, you don't have to do anything else here, really. I think maybe you just have to remove motion blur, so just remove that, you don't need motion blur on your weapons. On the advanced graphics settings, render scale, I just left it on default at 100, and then moving to super resolution, I have everything off here. If you are somebody who is struggling with frames, I guess you can turn on DLSS, and I don't recommend you go below quality mode on it. They also recently added frame gen. If you want the frame gen to have fake FPS, you can try it on. It's gonna add input delay. I recommend you don't have it on. Then unfortunately, reflex in this game provides starter for me personally. I would love to have it because, you know, lower latency is very nice for first-person shooters. For me, it didn't work out. Try it and let me know in the comment sections if it worked for you. In the screen section, I have show performance parameters on. This is going to show your FPS and ping in top right corner. Ping here is very important. Sometimes Delta Force will force you into other regions, and seeing if you have high ping or not, I think is very important. And then the other thing I changed here is the minimap icon scale is at 125. This is going to increase all the icons on your minimap, including the enemies, and the enemies, of course, is a very important one. And then text and voice, English or language of your choice. Mouse sensitivity, I use 3 mouse sensitivity at 800 dpi, and for my ADS sense type, I use MDV only. The reason I'm not using set sensitivity per zoom is because I only really use one scope, and I didn't feel the need to adjust all the other scopes quite yet. The thing I changed here is the monitor distance coefficient to be 1.80 because I used something similar in Battlefield 4. Moving on to my keybinds, I've done a lot of work here, namely with left lean pick and right lean pick. These are my side mouse buttons and I have them on toggle. I'll get in a moment why I have it on toggle. And then I also have my hold breath on toggle. So what I use toggle for these options? I played games like Rainbow Six Siege, which is another lean heavy game, and I noticed when I would have that lean button on hold to put a lot of strain on my arm, which would kind of result in me not focusing well enough on my recoil control. So I just press them once now, my guy is leaning, my guy is holding breath, everything in one button, then I can focus really on recoil control. So I recommend you try it, maybe toggle for lean and hold breath, and if it doesn't work for you, you can always switch back, but give it a try for comfort. And then the other big thing I changed was with the screen and interaction would be mark enemy. It's here. I've put this on Q. Now many people have Q bound to their leans. If you're gonna bind your lean to Q and E, so left will be Q and right will be E, then you have to find another button for mark. I personally have it on Q because I have the button free, and Q was spotting in Battlefield, and it's just something I'm very accustomed to. But you want to have a good keybind for marking enemies. And the other thing I forgot to mention was my laser aiming, which would be switch, optic, or zoom. This is on default, but it's again on my side mouse buttons, so my side buttons are really packed on my mouse in Delta Force. So in every clip you see me aiming with a laser, I also press a side mouse button. And that's basically all the settings you need to know about my keybinds. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe, comment for algo, and follow me on Twitter. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.